Guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Just in case you're clicking on this video for the very first time, you are welcome. And to my old subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. And for our new subscribers, please kindly subscribe to this channel by joining our family here on YouTube, where I teach about cake recipes and everything that has to do with cakes. Okay, please do wait to like this video as well, subscribe, share this video to your different cake platform, and where people can actually get to learn new things from here. Okay, in this video, from the title of this video, you guys already know what this video is all about. Even till date, a lot of people do have issues with their red velvet cake. The reason why your red velvet cakes are getting brown is too much of heat from your oven. Now, red velvet cake is an oil-based cake, and it has this particular amount of temperature that can be used to bake the cake, which is 300 to 350 Fahrenheit. You get. So please make sure that the heat of your oven is not too much. If it is too much, no matter how you nice your recipe is, it will still come out brown. You get. So please make sure that you check the heat of your oven, make sure that it's proper. Even though you have different types of cakes, like margarine based cakes like vanilla cake, maybe coconut cake, and then you're mixing it up in the oven with red velvet cake, please, you need to understand that the temperature for vanilla cake is different from that of red velvet cake. You get. So make sure that you understand the heats when baking your red velvet cake, because like I said before, no matter how nice the recipe is, trust me guys, your red velvet cake will still turn brown. So please focus on the heat. Is very, very important. Okay, number two is what your recipes. Now guys, there are so many recipes out there. Your recipes actually can actually make your red velvet to go wrong. What are your recipe? How many grams of flour are you using? Your liquids, your cocoa powder, and the likes of it. So many people don't like spending money to invest in cake recipes. Trust me guys, there's this particular recipe that I'm using for years that has never failed me. I've been using this recipe to serve my customers, both the ones that have left and the ones that are still coming back, and it has been working for me. So please make sure that you check your recipes. It's very important to know the particular recipe you're using to bake your cakes, because even something as eggs can actually make your cake to go bad. Even if all your measurements are actually complete, and then probably your egg is spoiled or is not that fresh, it could affect the baked products of your cake. So please make sure that your red velvet cake recipe is actually intact, down from the flour, the sugar, cocoa powder. Make sure that they are perfect and they are intact, because if not, the things can actually make your red velvet cake to go wrong or to come out brown. The recipe is very, very important. The material I would love to share is the particular type of food color that you use. What brand of food color do you guys use? This is another important tip you need to understand. So many people do say that powdered color is not good to bake red velvet cakes, and I feel like that's, I wouldn't say it's a lie, but from my own experience, I wouldn't say that's the reason why your red velvet cakes actually brown, because I can only say that the one thing is, if you're using a fake food color for your red velvet cake, trust me guys, it's going to get brown. I'm saying this based on my past experience. Before you get, I just started baking, I was using one particular brand like that, which is liquid, and no matter how my recipe was right, no matter how I was mixing right, no matter how I was baking right, my red velvet cake still turns out brown. Like from the side of the cake will be brown, and then the under of the cake will be brown, then the top will be red. That when you even try to slice the cake, there's this brown effect it gives. So I got to discover that it was actually the particular liquid food color that was causing my cake to be brown. And then when I changed to a powdered color, my cake was amazing. You get. So I wouldn't say is the powdered color like so many people do say, which is the reason that some people cakes do turn out brown. I wouldn't say it's the powdered color, but it all depends on the type of brand you're using. For me, I use powdered color to bake all my red velvet cakes, and you guys are seeing it now. You guys are seeing how how clean, not pepper red like that, like the normal us blonde red that red velvet cake has. You guys see how it is on my cake. So your food color is very important for you to take notes. Even if you're using a gel color or the liquid food color or the powdered color, the most important thing you need to understand is the type of brand you're using. Okay, so please take notes of that. If you're using a fake food color, your red velvet cake will turn out brown. Trust me, you get. So the other one I want to talk about, which is another thing that can make your cake to go brown, is your cocoa powder. Not really cocoa powder like that, because I feel like cocoa powder has an effect, you know, in your velvet cake when it goes brown. You get that if you're using a cocoa powder that is not quality. Now you need to understand that cocoa powder is very effective in red velvet cake, and if you don't use it, trust me guys, it means that you're baking a red cake. Now please, before I continue about the cocoa powder thing, I want to also let you know guys, you know, that another thing you can actually prevent your cake from getting brown is after you've, you know, done your buttermilk. For me, whenever I'm doing my red velvet cake and I want to add the food color, I add the food color, you know, inside my buttermilk. Then I add my, you know, I do all the buttermilk thing. Then the last time I add again is my vinegar, because vinegar actually prevents your cake from your red velvet cake from getting brown. Okay, so please, when you are done with all the liquid, I don't know how you guys mix your liquid, but whatever liquid, if the red color you're using for your buttermilk or red velvet cake, please make sure that you try to add probably a tablespoon of vinegar, you know, just to so as not to make the cake brown. I've been using this tip for years guys, for years, and it's been working for me perfectly. Okay, so I was saying about the cocoa powder, you can use Dutch cocoa powder. Some people use Dutch, some people use natural cocoa powder, and you know, for me I use Dutch cocoa powder, and it's been working for me. And I think people need to understand this. Cocoa powder in red velvet cake does not really require that much. If you're doing like 200 grams of flour, you can use like 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder, 1.5. For me, if I'm doing like 300 grams of flour for red velvet cake, I use like 1.5 teaspoon of cocoa powder, and my cake still come out nice. So I feel like these 4 important tips that I've shared here are the things that you need to take notes of, you know, or why your red velvet cake gets brown. Okay, so please, a quick recap guys. The first one you need to understand is your oven temperature. It's very important for you to understand your oven temperature when baking your red velvet cake, oil-based cake. It's very important guys. Like I said before, even if your recipes are nice and the oven is too hot, not only will you give it a dome on the cake, you start giving these pocket holes on the cake, and then your cake will now turn out brown. So heat in the oven temperature has a lot to do with cakes, a whole lot. So please understand the oven temperature when baking your red velvet cakes. Okay, so the second one is, you know, your recipes. Please take note of your recipes. They're very important. You understand your red velvet cake recipes. Number 3 is your cocoa powder, and number 4 is try to, you know, apply at least some vinegar into your cake, into your liquid batter, so as for you not to you know, get brown while baking in the oven. So I hope you guys find these tips useful. It's a very short video. I don't want it to get long. I want you guys to, you know, get value from everything I've said here. Okay, and if you really enjoyed watching and you understand some points here, please kindly give this video a massive thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel guys, like this video, share this video to your different cake platform, and thank you all so much for watching guys. Do all stay blessed and stay fabulous. I'm going to catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.